Hello, welcome back to another episode of This Is How You Do It with Dad and AJ. So we're going to update you on our ladybugs and our cleomes. So let's get into it. Oh, and this is my assistant who we have once seen before. Hello. Okay, Gabs, let's get into it. Okay, so first, let's focus on the ladybugs. Okay, so...
Gabi, what do you want to tell us about the ladybugs? How did our experiment go?
When we released them, they started cracking down on the aphids, but they didn't react the way that we had hoped.
How so?
The fact that there's still a lot left. Take a look for yourself.
Right, yeah, so we still have a lot of aphids on here. AJ, you're doing a great job rotating that plant.
Oh, thank you.
You can see the nymphs, hold it still there. The nymphs of the ladybug are right there. Be very still.
The nymphs of the ladybug is one of the earlier
so they
stages.
They have started breeding, the ladybugs have, and if you look at any given one of these heads on our milkweed plants, you can see aphids and often the nymphs of the ladybugs as well. They're preying on them. And it's important to remember that the ladybugs and their nymphs, they both prey on ladybugs. Gabi, is there anything else you want to say about it?
Well, nymphs is only one of the earlier stages of a ladybug's life. Just like humans, there are many different stages, like young, younger,
Eggs.
old, yes, eggs. They start from an egg, of course, and then they go through the earlier stages and eventually into a nymph.
Yeah.
And then after the nymph stage, then comes a ladybug, soon enough. And I don't know if you remember us releasing them last time. Some of them don't have the black spots like you're used to. Some don't even have spots at all.
Oh, so there's a little bit of variation
Like
in
that
the ladybugs.
That one doesn't have not one spot.
Okay.
There's one right there.
Right, I see what you're saying. Not a single spot on that ladybug. Also, and this particular variety, they're known as soldier bugs.
And there are some I've seen before that they have a black body and red spots instead of our normal red with the little black spots.
Gotcha.
Every one of the ladybugs are usually different, just like how humans are.
All right. Now we're going to pan over to AJ, who's going to talk about, well, what's really the tallest part of our butterfly garden right now.
These are cleomes. So they're called cleomes, you know, and they're also known as spider flowers. So we planted these as seeds. How many years ago was that?
Seedlings about
Seedlings,
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So, and as you see here, so if you see this over here, they kind of look like green beans. These are their seed pods, and there are a lot of them. So they will eventually open up, and then the seeds go everywhere.
Right. So you're telling me that there's no bulb under the soil for these flowers?
No, not really. I mean,
you're right.
Just like seeds.
There's not. They're just seeds. It's just that this flower self-seeds so prolifically that they just go everywhere. And then the little baby plants start showing up in the spring. This is a little seedling right here. And you see in no time, they're already almost as tall as AJ.
So the thing is, so if you see this is it's about to bloom soon. On the way to blooming. So up here, so you see how these are different colors. This one's like dark, this one's white, this one's like pink, and this one's like purplish. So they do have a variety of color. You can't tell until they start blooming.
Right.
There's nothing that's significant to tell about them.
So
like
what kind of butterflies do they attract, AJ?
So they attract the white cabbage butterfly, swallowtail, I think.
Southern white.
Oh, southern white, yeah. So the southern whites, they also love this, and that's all the ones that we know so far that like this. So, you know, there might be a few others.
All right. So what can we expect to do in the next video?
In the next video, we can expect to show you like all these various plumerias, like the cutting. If you don't remember our cutting video, we cut one and now we planted it, and we're going to show you how to
So we'll give you an update on that very soon. And what should our fans do if they like the video?
Please like and subscribe. See you next time.
This has been How You Do with Dad and AJ and Gabi. See you next time.